and Martina and Lindsay join me. Martina, I think you picked today's topic, the best forehands in women's tennis.
Well, I picked the forehands. I didn't pick the topic. Yes, I picked Serena Williams, Madison Keys, and Sloane Stephens. I've kept it all in the U.S.
Okay.
3 different styles.
Do you really feel that way? Or are you just being patriotic?
Overall, not at all. It just came out that way.
Okay.
I think they have great forehands for different reasons. Here we're looking at Sloane Stephens, and what she does so well is create something out of nothing. Really, this is an innocuous-looking forehand, and she can still rip it. She's got really good wrist. That way she keeps the ball low, dips it at Azarenka's feet, and of course she can run that one down. And again here, just creating openings, opening up the court and going down the line. She's just got every single shot with that forehand. She doesn't really have a pattern. She hits the inside out really well, but can hit it anywhere. Madison Keys got a little more top on it, but when she runs around more than anybody, looking for that forehand.
Footwork seems to be a big part of great forehands.
And you have to really take off immediately as soon as you see the opportunity. And again, they're just depth. That ball wasn't that well placed, but it was deep. And the power that she's got getting under the ball. And here she's so far behind the baseline, but still runs it down. And soft hands, which is a great combination when you have the power and still can caress the ball and adjust the racket head to that. And of course, Serena Williams, she's just on another planet with that forehand, moving so well towards the ball. That's what she does really well. Body behind the ball and moving into it. And there, she's got that, which the drop shot doesn't have to be that good. When Serena's lining up for the forehand, everybody's backing up, and the drop shot's very effective. And this is the money shot for me, because this is what turns matches around quicker than anybody. I've seen so many times players has a set and a break, bam, one forehand return like that, game over.
Yeah, I mean, we agreed completely on the 3. I also added the Kiki Bertens in there, but I agree those top 3 are definitely the players Martina chose. Interesting, they have different philosophies with the forehand. 3 of the best forehands, but 3 very different philosophies, where we'll see here on a Hawkeye, where Madison much more active with her feet to try and get forehands from inside out. She's the yellow dot. She's always looking for her forehand. She hits more forehands from the backhand side of the court. Sloane, a very good job from the middle of the court, taking her forehand and using it as a weapon. Serena, not really. She doesn't like to run around her backhand. She hits forehands when it's hit on that side of the court, but not really looking to try and get out of the backhand exchange because she has such a good backhand. Then you see where these ladies like to make contact, and again, a big difference there, where Madison hits it deepest in the court, then Sloane, but then Serena. Serena hits it on or top of that baseline, hits it at the peak 70% of the time she takes it on rise, but averages the slowest, but it comes to the opponent faster by virtue of where she makes contact. Interesting, they're all 3 so different. Their net clearance is different, their speed is different, and their contact point is different, and they're still the 3 most effective forehands in the women's game.
Okay, that's very cool.
Very effective. Of course, the closer you are to the net, the easier to get the ball deep, and you're taking away time from your opponent, not just by being in, but the ball coming to you. So you're doubling the time that you're taking away from your opponent. Very effective. That's why Serena is so effective on that return.
And it's interesting, Madison needs a little bit more time because of her grip and because of her bigger backswing. So she doesn't mind letting the ball drop, and sometimes you work on getting her to hit it more on the rise. But that is something that Serena is just so comfortable at, staying on that baseline, hitting forehands here, hitting forehands here. Because of her stroke, it's so perfect. She keeps her contact point the same, except the height, and she hits such an effective forehand.
You both faced Steffi Graf's forehand. Is that still the forehand by whom all others are measured?
Pretty much. I mean, Steffi, I've seen that forehand way too many times, and she did not have the orthodox swing, but she always squared up. It was always perfect at contact, and she was so quick getting to that ball. It was really hard to find the backhand because she was so quick looking for that forehand, and you couldn't read it. She could hit it anywhere. Best forehand for me.
Exactly. I mean, that was the shot you feared, right? That's what, for me in the 90s, was like, oh, how do you keep it away from Steffi's forehand? Sometimes you actually had to go to the forehand corner to give yourself more space in that backhand corner. But Martina, you're right. It's all about the footwork. She would do everything she could to get that forehand in the right spot every single time. And there's great videos of her now, even on YouTube. Just her footwork videos. That is a huge reason why that shot is one of the biggest weapons ever.
People weren't crazy about returning your forehands either. All right, Martina, your top 3 forehands in are who?
Of all time? Or just the... Oh, these guys. I guess, yeah, well, I'd say, I think I would hit
They're getting
Serena
slow.
Williams is '1 over Sloane. I think I wrote her
These are
first.
your picks. You're
I know,
saying-
but I wrote her first. That's like what came to my head. But I definitely Serena Williams. No, you cannot. I cannot go against Serena.
Yeah, because look at that expression on her face. You don't want to mess with
Not
that.
happy.
She's
No,
not happy.
I did not pick this. I just wrote it in that order, but I don't know if
You
it's
didn't
number
pick
one,
the
number two,
topic.
number
You
three.
didn't pick the order.
Okay, let's see if my order
I'm not
right.
responsible
Do
for what I
have it?
said.
How do you feel?
No, that wasn't my order either.
you see?
Serena was
It's
good
just
on
we
mine.
wrote it that way,
I
you
wrote
see?
it yesterday. I
I
had
have been
Serena,
indicated.
Sloane, and Madison and Kiki tied for 3.
Yeah.
Flip
Agree.
it. Flip it. Flip it. Sloane has a
Okay,
great
well,
forehand, but Serena, that is so funny.
They're all pretty good.
We need to talk
Yeah.
to the graphic department.
Yeah. I think maybe our emails and our texting, maybe it got lost in the message there.
We all got the gist of it, though. I mean, that's fair enough. All right. Thank you very much. That was very cool stuff. I like that Hawkeye stuff, especially.